All right, so with more than half the North Carolina voters going to the polls, who wants to know which candidates are winning? I mean, you're seeing all kinds of polls and projections going up and down, but really, it's all just an educated guess. Pollsters ask voters or potential voters in person or via phone who they have voted for or who they will vote for. But you're trusting what the people are saying. There's no absentee ballots that have been processed. No early voting ballots have been tabulated. None of it happens until Election Day. On Election Day, all the absentee ballots that are in will start to be read. And let me show you what I'm talking about. We're talking about a physical action of they have to each one get the envelope that it comes in. Then you have to take the inserted envelope out to see if there's a photo ID. Then you have to read to make sure all the info has been filled out correctly. And then you take the ballot out of this one and run it through the voting machine.
We will publish the results of the absentee by mail voting. And then shortly after that, we're going to have all the voting equipment from the early voting sites, and we're going to tabulate all the results from that.
Well, the polls close on Election Day at 7:30, and if you're in line at that time, you do get to vote. Now, once everyone is through, the precinct closes, and the ballots in the tabulation machines are, get this, physically driven over to the County Board of Elections office, and the counting of all the ballots begins. And that goes on all night long. But even if there is a clear winner, the election really isn't official yet.
It's 10 days after the election. We have it's called the canvass period, where we are auditing, we are conducting recounts if we need to. We're dealing with issues or investigating things that may have come up. We're looking at provisional ballots for people that may have had questions about registration. We're looking at the issues that might have cropped up with voters and their ID. But the big thing is we are auditing and auditing to get to this final to the final certification of the election.
So again, Election Day, it is November the 5th, right? But the final certification doesn't actually happen until 10 days later on Friday the 15th.